As a parting gift, it's decided to die right here. Literally 2 seconds from the house, the battery's flat. Even though the indicators are on, the battery is actually flat, it won't start. Just need a quick jolt though. So what's going on, everyone? So by the title of the video, I guess you can figure out what's going on. And well, as we're leaving the Shell garage, time to say goodbye to the Focus ST. Now, it is a bit bittersweet. There is a new car coming. It's not new, it is used, but I've got a plan for it with a couple of videos. I know I had plans to do videos on this and it never materialised because I decided to go down the case route and make a separate car channel. Well, now I'm bringing car videos back to this channel. This is just something I've wanted to do for a long time. I want to bring the car videos back. I feel like the channel was getting a bit just case, unboxing case, and just all the time. So I want to basically mix it up a little bit now and bring you guys some car videos to go with it. But as I said, time to say farewell to the Focus ST Edition. I'm going to strip it out ready for the new owner, who's a friend of mine anyway. He's not going to keep the car, it is going up for sale. I will put the for sale post in the description in case anyone, fancies it. At the end of the day, it is a 1 of 300 in the UK car. Well, maybe less than that now, depending on how many are actually smashed. As I say, it's bittersweet. This was a car that I'd kind of, when the other Focus ST Edition never materialised, because they just wanted far too much money for it, I basically resigned myself to the fact that I was keeping this car. This car was a keeper. It was going to get parked up. I mean, I barely use the car now, to be honest. I use it sometimes even just once a week, because I use the van for work now. The van's not mine. The van does belong to the company, but I can't use it for personal use. But I don't really go out anywhere anyway, and if I do, I take the Cougar we've got. It was more of a fact that this was on the driveway, and whenever we planned to go out, it was never we'd take this. It was always, can I be bothered moving the van to get this out? And it was always like, just forget it, we'll just take the Cougar. And it was like sort of no big deal, but unfortunately now the time has come. Ford, they said, what do you want to do? Because it came to the 3-year term. It gets screwed over ever so slightly by people's, but I won't talk about that. That's down to them. That's their mistake, not mine. Thankfully, it was their mistake. But I think that's what's caused a few issues. Taking on a new job 7 months ago, I think that's caused a few issues too. Because obviously they want to know that you've got permanent money coming into the bank. I was with my previous job for 20 years. And I've just took on a new job, so it's a bit risky for them. It came to the crunch time. They wanted £16,500 to settle the car. They wouldn't take it on a monthly basis, so then I had 2 sleepless nights. And I'm trying to think, what do I do? I looked down the route of loans and stuff like that. The only one I could find, they wanted 25 grand payback. Became 9 grand extra on top, and was it worth it to keep the car for 9 grand extra? And the more I thought about it, I was like, I can't really justify it sitting on the driveway. Plan going forward now, unfortunately, is to let this car go. It has been paid, it's all done and dusted, but as I say, the guy is a friend of mine. He has got a car channel as well, but whether he does anything, I don't know. Darren, if you're watching, what are you doing? Just feel like it's time to let this car go, let someone go out who's going to enjoy it, put the miles on it, get them smiles per mile like I had. I had a lot of fun with this car. I've done a fair few mods to it that I never spoke about because I never made the video on the channel, but it had a full KMS back box on it, which sounded insane. Still in the car now, I wouldn't be able to talk to you, it was that loud. I'm pretty certain my neighbours hated me for it. The full carbon bits all throughout, the carbon gear knob, the new, basically these are new, I only got these at Ford Fair in August off one of the Mark IV owner club members. These are the carbon fibre Team Hechos with the blue pinstriping on it to match the car. I've done the wheels in gold, thanks to Customise Your Wheels. We'll talk more about them later on in the video. The wheels are now like sort of like an off bronze, sort of Volvo, old Volvo colour, which they look fantastic when they're clean. When they're dirty, just forget about it. Now, with it being New Year's Day today, obviously Happy New Year to everybody who's watching. 3 years on, I always said that the blue VXR was the car that got away. Now I fully believe that in a couple of months' time, I'll be saying the exact same thing about this one. That blue Corsa VXR, I always said was the one that got away. It left too soon, and there was a reason for that. Obviously, if you know the story behind it, then you know. but I do think that this will be the car that got away from me. I do think that this should have been the keeper car. There is a new car on the way. It's not new, it is second hand, but I do plan on doing a few bits to it, and you'll see in the video when it comes to it, and you'll think I've lost my mind when you see the car. But it's a new series. It's coming to the channel, so make sure you get subscribed now to watch that video. But right now, let's head to the unit. Let's go and get all the bits off this car because they need to be sold, and then we'll say our farewells to it. Right, so that was a eventful time at the unit. I did decide to wash it, even though the weather wasn't great. It does look better. It looks a hell of a lot better now. The bronze wheels look fantastic. This, I'm still absolutely in love and besotted with this car, and I am genuinely gutted that it's going. Everything is done, gear knob, everything's done apart from the wind deflectors still need to come off, but that's an easy job, just pull them straight out once the windows are down. But everything else is off, all the carbon bits are gone, the steering wheel stuff's all gone, the interior could do with a bit of a clean. It'll do for now, and it'll do for when obviously someone else comes along and takes it over. But everything else is all finished, everything's out the car, it's completely empty, the glove box and everything is completely done, and it's like the end type of thing. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I am gonna head home, and then we'll finish the video once we get home. I'm finally home, so just basically now to finish the video off, just need to thank a few brands that I've worked with during the time that I've had the car. So I'd like to thank obviously Revo. When I first got the car, that was down to another YouTuber, ST Rach. Don't know whether you know her, I'll link her down below anyway, and that video that we done, it will be down there as well. Amazing bunch of people that I met and really enjoyed it. And yeah, so there's that, there's Revo, there's a company called Safe. So what they do is they do stuff like this, which I also have in the van, which I haven't told you anything about yet, but that's the reason why mostly the car's going to. So this is the Safe Drive Pro. I did have the original Safe Drive, I'll link that up here. This one is the Pro version, which I haven't done a video on yet. There'll be a video coming soon with the Pro version. Let's see who else is there to thank. There is the likes of Pataka, who sends over the car mounts. Demo Network, huge thank you to them because they actually paid for some of the mods on the car, believe it or not, with some of the videos that we've done together. So they paid for some of the stuff on the car. There's Raleigh Flaps. I do know him from Cars and Coffee and stuff like that. I didn't buy the flaps from him, I bought them second hand. They're on the car, they look great. And obviously I added the blue STs from him. He sent me the ST logos for nothing. Literally I asked him, I just said, anywhere I can buy them, and he was like, no, I'll just send them out to you. So can't thank him enough as well. I think that might be it, but I'd also like to thank the Mark 4.5 ST Facebook page. If you got a Mark 4 or 4.5 ST, I advise you to go and join the group, because great bunch of people. I've been to three or four Ford fairs now with that group, and amazing bunch of people. But this has been amazing. It's been an amazing car. I've enjoyed the last 3 years with it. I'm sad to see it go, but who knows, on to bigger and better things, hopefully. I can't say that I won't be back in an ST because I've enjoyed it so much, and it is such a fun car to drive. So we'll see where we go from there. If you haven't driven one and you think, oh, it's just a Focus ST, you know, what are you so upset for? No, it's an amazing car to drive, trust me. If you haven't driven one, I advise you to go out there and get and drive one and see for yourself. We know that 2025 the Focus is going. Not mine, I mean like the Focus in general. They're actually getting rid of the Focus like they did with the Fiesta. So things in the world are obviously changing with electric cars and stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the last 3 years with this. As I say, I'm sad to see it go, but I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' opinions when the next car arrives and what I intend to do over the course of the next few months with that car, and bring you a new series on that car. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much for everything over the last 3 years with this car, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's next. If you like this, drop a like. If you loved it, drop a sub. If you've drove an ST, let me know in the comment section down below. If you've got this far, I appreciate you. Leave a blue heart down below and I'll give you the heart and a tick and comment on it as well. Yeah, I'm going to go and empty this car out now because everything's in here now ready to be taken out. I'll see you in the next one. For now guys, take care, stay safe, Happy New Year, and I'll see you all in the next one.